John Beltran and Dave Urich back from Platte Valley High School in Kersey. Nice to see Ed Cranston and Clyde Freehoff among the Beat Digger fans, many of them here.
Yeah, we got a good crowd, a good turnout. A few of them sitting over here on the Platte Valley side.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I sit over here, because we got a lot of fans on the Beat Digger side, and so I can't identify them all one by one, but might as well call out two of our buddies here as the Beat Diggers lead 34-8. They're about to run the 10th play of the drive. It started at their own 10-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 after the Beat Diggers actually went with an Eric Garcia option pitch to Connor Weiser, something that, Dave, we haven't seen, which is why it completely fooled me.
Yeah, usually we see Rosenbach or Morrow catch that option, and Weiser did a good job out there. Sure, he has some good hands.
It'll be at the 19-yard line for Brush, and this wind is picking up just a little bit more. Lining up along the right side for the Beat Diggers. Weiser in the backfield with Rosenbrock on 1st and 10, and the Broncos moved on the right side. That, I believe, is at least the third time that's happened tonight.
Yeah, I think it's infuriating the Platte Valley coaches as they're sending in replacements for the kids that jumped.
1st and 5 for Brush. The Beat Diggers did not score in that third quarter, although this is only their second possession of the second half. Garcia to hand it off right up the gut. Weiser to the 5. He's hit at the 1. He dives. Touchdown for Connor Weiser from 14 yards out. His second touchdown of the night. Brush 40, Platte Valley 8.
40 yards now for Weiser on 10 carries, and Brush just ran that 30 series. They ran the trap, and it was just wide open for him.
Dave, you and I might have been able to score. That was a huge hole for Connor Weiser. A drive that consumed 4 minutes and 53 seconds. The extra point to be attempted by Jesus Cardenas as Weiser scores in the opening play of the fourth quarter. The snap, the kick, it's up. He booms that football, and it is good. 11:56 to go in the game. It's Brush 41, Platte Valley 8 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 10 plays, 90 yards in 4 minutes and 53 seconds. Connor Weiser scores from 14 yards out. The PAT was good. And the Beat Diggers, after trailing 8-0, have scored 41 unanswered points and lead Platte Valley 41-8. Jesus Cardenas will kick it off. Sardina and Arnold are back deep, but he squibs this ball, and it rolls into the hands of Arnold at the 15, running to his right to the 20, swings it to the 25, breaks out of a tackle at the 30, along the right sideline at the 50. He might go the distance with C.J. Kukas, the last Beat Digger. Tackles him inside the 40 to around the 39-yard line. Outstanding return of about 50 yards there for Caleb Arnold.
Platte Valley's just got the knack for returning that football on these kickoffs.
And they've had 2 ones tonight. And the ball's going to be at the Beat Digger 39-yard line. Let's see what the Brush defense can do against this Platte Valley offense, which has had no success after the initial 66-yard run by Adam Haynes. Trips to the left. 1st and 10 for the Beat Digger, 39 in the shotgun. Haynes is going to run to his right, and he's going to be down at the line of scrimmage. Shea Henson read that perfectly. 2nd down and 10, no gain for the quarterback Haynes.
97 yards for him on 11 carries, and his best luck's been those quarterback keepers tonight, but not that time.
And this time Platte Valley will huddle. They were looking to go to a no huddle, but to no avail. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Broncos at the Beat Digger 39-yard line. Brush with a 41-8 lead. Nearly a minute elapsed in the fourth quarter. 2 receivers out to the left and a shotgun for Haynes. And he'll fake the handoff. Play action. Heave it up the left sideline. That pass is going to be nearly intercepted by Tanner Morrow, who did a great job at the 6-yard line of turning around at the last second. And breaking up that play was intended over there for Sean Madison, 3rd and 10.
That might have been the best coverage we've seen all year by the Tigers. He was running down the field. Madison had the outside. He had the outside edge. Morrow was just running, looking right in his eyes. And right when he looked back, Morrow looked back, and he got his hands down, almost picked the ball off.
3rd down and 10. Jordan Dunn checks into the game for Platte Valley. It's been a while since the Bee Diggers have won here. But they're going to do that tonight. From the 39-yard line of Brush. Ainge in a shotgun again. A three-step drop. Now rolling to his right. Massive pressure coming, throwing off his back foot. And that is going to be incomplete along the right sideline. Intended over there for Landon Gentry at the 33-yard line. Well, that looked like a bull rush coming from the Bee Diggers.
Boy, they were all over him. But the Platte Valley receiver did a good job of coming back to the ball right along the sideline. Kukas was just right there with him.
4th and 10. Platte Valley will go for it at the Bee Digger 39 with 10:53 to go in the game. And Brush leading 41-8. Your full-service florist with a whole lot more is the Flower Petler. Come in and see what's in store at 322 Main Street in downtown Fort Morgan, the Flower Petler. Trips to the left, 4th and 10 for the Bee Digger 39. Ainge backs the throw, no pressure, throws it left side, that pass is incomplete. Looked like a slant, a deep slant at around the 12-yard line for Madison. But to no avail, and the Bee Diggers take over at the 39 with 10:48 to go. And the Bee Digger defense twice has bailed out the special teams.
They sure have. I'll tell you what, that was a pretty decent throw, but a tough throw as Platte Valley's got to go against the wind. And pretty long pass to throw down the field.
1st and 10 for Brush as the Bee Diggers will go with some second-teamers here. Mitch Tormolen, who's done a fine job in the limited amount of snaps he's seen against Ray and last week against University, will be the quarterback. Bee Diggers have 61 yards to go, but I think now there's some confusion. They're going to have to take a timeout, their second timeout of the half. They were waiting for additional personnel to come in. So we will keep it right here with 10:48 to go in the game. Dave and I will be in Brush next week. Home sweet home. The Bee Diggers at homecoming against the Valley Vikings. We had a lot of one-sided games last week, which surprised me. Platte Valley won in Keensburg over Weld Central 33-12. Strasburg beat Valley 34-0. I mean, Eaton beating Estes Park 63-0 didn't surprise me. Maybe what did surprise me is that it was 50-0 at halftime, which, I mean, I don't care how much better you are than the other team. That's a 7-touchdown lead. It's something that we don't see too often. And again, and then in Brushwood University by 5 touchdowns on Saturday. Now it's happening tonight once again, 41-8. With the Bee Diggers in the lead. 1st and 10 with a football at their own 39-yard line. Mitch Tormolen is the quarterback. I would assume that's Carter and Lee in the backfield. Tormolen to hand it off right up the gut, a gain of 1. That is Chris Lee to the 40 before he's bunched up by the middle of that defense, including Jake Nybauer. 2nd down and 9 for Brush as Trevor Blake will now take a breather. Bee Diggers up to the line of scrimmage. Tyler Carter and Chris Lee in the backfield. One receiver out to the right. Mitch Tormolen has the football. He'll hand it off left tackle on a short gain of maybe a couple of yards. That's Chris Lee again. Maybe to around the 42. 3rd down and to go for the Bee Diggers. Tackle was made by the junior Tim Haar.
Platte Valley's responding by putting some of their extra guys out there on the field as well. Diggers is trying to get that running game going.
On 3rd down and 7 to go from their own 42-yard line. Tormolen going to hand it off on the left side, and that's a big run for Tyler Carter, still on his feet, and he's close to a 1st down running off left tackle at around the 49-yard line. Somebody had an ankle, and if they don't grab Carter's ankle, he's going to go a lot further. But it's a gain of close to 8 for Tyler Carter, and the drive continues.
Yeah, after he hit the hole over there on the left side, he ran straight ahead, but right when the kid started tackling, he started twisting and turning. He kind of was running with his back towards the ground.
9:13 to go in the game. Brush 41, Platte Valley 8. 1st and 10 for the Bee Diggers from the 50. Tormolen with a long count. He'll hand it off on the right side, and Tyler Carter swings it to the outside. Still on his feet, breaks the tackle, but not a second. He's thrown down at around the 48-yard line by Neibauer. It'll be a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
Rush trying to run that 46 over on this side where the halfback kicks the defensive end out. And just no hole there, so Carter cut it to the outside. Once he did that, his blockers lost their angles, and running got pretty tough there for Tyler.
On 2nd down and 8 for the Beat Diggers from the Platte Valley 48. Clock running, 8:22 to go. It was a 34-8 lead at halftime. The Beat Diggers have tacked on another touchdown in the second half. McConnell making Gill in motion to the right. There's the pitch left. The ball is loose, and it's still loose. It's picked up by Platte Valley and Landon Gentry. Gentry stutter steps inside the 20 to the 15, the 10, 5. Touchdown for Landon Gentry. We'll call it 47 yards away on the fumble return. Second week in a row, the opposing team has returned a fumble for a score, and the Beat Digger lead is now at 41-14.
There's just going to be a quick pitch to the left where we pitch it right underneath the fullback's hands, and this is a good pitch. Just mishandled. Looked like it might have went off Lee's face mask possibly and ended up on the ground.
All right, now the extra point. That swinging gate that Dave was talking about early in the game is something Platte Valley's doing again, so I don't know if there will be an extra point. But the Beat Diggers getting some personnel on the field late, including Eric Garcia. So here we go with a conversion. And a high snap. It's off of Neibauer, but it's taken by the kicker, and down there is Collins. Tackled there by Joe Rosenbrock and Shea Hansen. The conversion is no good. 8:06 to go in the game. Brush 41, Platte Valley 14 on 1010 KSLR and KSLR.com.